Hey there folks, welcome back to another video. I don't have a whole lot of time right now, so I'm going to try to get this done quickly. But as you can see, we have something that's a little bit different today. This is my first Jason mask, and I have to keep adjusting this, so I apologize. But this is my first Jason mask, the first one that I've repainted. It's one of those generic Rubies Jason Voorhees masks that you can get at Spirit Halloween or wherever else you can get them. This guy has been completely rehauled to resemble the remake for the most part. It's not entirely accurate. I kind of just took the idea of the remake and kind of just did my own thing with it. I didn't necessarily study a bunch of things. I followed one production still, and it wasn't until after I started finishing up the paint scheme that I finally found pictures of the hero. So next time that I do this, I'm going to go ahead and try to replicate the paint job even more. I think I got pretty close though. I think for a Jason fan, this looks like the remake mask. So I think I got it close enough. I think for the most part it looks pretty good. But I did a couple of things to the base mask in order to get it to look like this, other than a basic repaint. I enlarged all of the vent holes, and I also trimmed down the top of the mask. I completely cut it down to get the edge of the mask closer to the holes, because that appeared to be more accurate to the remake mask. And in general, it just looks better. If you've watched any of Big Hush's videos, he does similar things with the, vent holes and trimming down the sides of the top of the mask as well. There's a few things that you can't do to make this thing look more accurate. Some of those things are the placement of the holes. Now, I'm no expert in Jason Voorhees masks, but based on what I was looking at, there's a few things that are a little bit off. The placement of these holes right here should be more in line with the top row, and also this placement of this nose hole is a little bit off. Those are one of the things that those are some of the things that I noticed right off the bat. And also the nose is kind of wide. For the remake mask, it looks like he's got a little bit of a more narrow nose, and it's also a little longer. Other than that, I couldn't tell you really many of the other differences. I did go ahead and give the mask a brand new set of straps, because before they were completely inaccurate. They were useless. These elastic straps, these are inaccurate. This was just a simple system that I came up with. It's not size adjustable or anything like that. This mask has already been sold. I'm selling it to somebody that I know, so I don't think that he'll have an issue with the size for this mask. But going forward, I'm going to start trying to replicate something that's a little bit more accurate and something that is size adjustable. So there is that. But I did add all the necessary snaps. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I did mess up on a few of them, but they're all nice and sturdy. It's just for an example. Move this out of the way. For this one right here, because I ruined all of these trying to figure out how to do it, I used just the top part, which is the same as this. Before I scrubbed off the black paint, I used one of those for that side. So all the other ones are there though. These are removable, like they should be. So there you go. I think this is pretty freaking cool. For the first Jason mask that I've done, I really do like it. And as you can see, the inside of the mask was painted black, and then I gave it a nice gloss finish. I have yet to sign it. I need to do that. I'll do that right after I'm done with this video. But I think this guy's looking pretty gnarly. I really, really like the look of the remake mask. You can see there's some nice scratches in there. And the little triangles, I think they're called chevrons. I'm not entirely sure. They're not perfect. The two down here are a little bit off from each other. And also I think the vent holes are a little bit off too, so that kind of makes it a little bit more noticeable. I think that they're close enough though. I think that they look pretty good overall. And the fact that they're so chewed up, it kind of makes it harder to see because you can't really see the whole silhouette at once. But yeah, guys, I think this is looking really sharp. It's got a glossy finish. I was debating on whether to give it a glossy finish or a matte finish. I figured, well, the pictures that I was looking at, it looked like it was shiny anyway, but I figured just in general, a glossier mask looks better because it brings out the deepness of the colors. And then also, it kind of gives the mask that wet look. So I'm very happy with how this guy's come out. for the first Jason mask that I've done. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I kind of underestimated it a little bit, so I ran into a few things and I figured them out. But yeah, for the next one, I don't know if I'm going to be doing the same Jason. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the rehaul or the remake mask, or if I'm going to do part 3 or 4, or maybe Freddy versus Jason. I'm not entirely sure. I would like to have a remake mask in my personal collection because that is my favorite Jason movie. I'm not a big Jason fan, so I don't really have a whole lot of nostalgia or passion towards the original series. I just really thought that I think that the Friday remake is the best of the horror remakes other than Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I really like Nightmare on Elm Street 2, the remake for that, as well as the original. But the only one I really don't like is the Rob Zombie one. I think it's okay. It's just the one that I like the least. Except probably the Chucky remake. But yeah, guys, I think that this is pretty cool. I don't really have anything I can put this on, so this is really the only view you get of it. Like I said, the straps are pretty simple. Nothing too complicated there. They're a little bit big, but my thought process was you want to add in some foam on the sides there so it keeps its shape. You don't want it to have like a part 3 thing going on where when you wear it, it goes like this. You want it to keep that silhouette. So I figured the best way to do that is just to add some foam in here. So I'll let my my buddy know about that, and he can add that in, or I can add it in if he wants me to, so it can keep its shape when it's on. Or there's enough room to put on one of those kind of silicone hood things that you can do for Jason. But yeah, guys, that's about all the time that I got today, so I just wanted to give you a quick look at this. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think down in the description below. If you think I should keep doing these, I probably will anyway. But yeah, I think that's about it. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell. All that would be greatly appreciated if you decide to do so. And if you liked the video that much, maybe you'd like to go ahead over to my second channel, Michael's Customs and Comics, and maybe hit the subscribe button over there as well. Maybe watch a couple of videos. It would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I'm going to get up out of here, shut up and move on, get out. And yeah, until next time, true believers.